says, what does the Maharashtra government have to do with it? You've got a gentleman by the name of Mohammad Gufran Khan. He's feeling offended. He's filed a complaint. She's been summoned. The Thackeray government in Maharashtra has nothing to do with it. Don't blame us. It's not as if we want her to be harassed.
Well, I don't want to get into the politics behind why Mr. Sanjay Pandey acts. I mean, but 153A has actually been more frequently used by state governments in opposition than the BJP. It is more frequently used by the state governments, both in West Bengal, I've noticed, and particularly in Maharashtra. They did it recently in the case of Navneet Rana and her husband. So there seems to be a pattern over there, but that's fine. I don't attribute motives to any police officer, though I'm a little surprised that there have been 5 FIRs filed in Maharashtra, or at least 3, if not 5. I'm not sure what the number is. It keeps increasing. But as I said, I won't attribute any motives to the Commissioner of Police or the concerned police station where this is happening. But there does seem to be a pattern where 153A is more frequently invoked in Maharashtra than in any other state. And while the opposition has been screaming for the abolition of 124, the sedition section, it still continues to be invoked by the Maharashtra government. Though recently I've seen that better sense has prevailed and they've dropped the case of the Ranas. But, let's keep the politics out of this. But there seems, more than the politics is, if you are really concerned about, rousing communal passions and creating communal disharmony, then on that television debate, Nupur Sharma was not the only person. Actually, she did it in retaliation to a rather offensive remark. I'm not justifying what she said. I think all national spokespersons, even under provocation, should be extremely balanced and careful in their response, right? But there were also some extremely offensive statements made by the members of the Muslim community on that debate on that channel.
Do you want to respond to the charge of there being a pattern, whether it's against the Ranes or against Nupur Sharma, the fact that Raza Academy has multiple charges against it, the fact that cases have been filed in several police stations, whether it is in Thane, whether it's in Faidoni, whether it's in Mumra. So it's not one case. It suggests that there is a pattern to what we are seeing in Maharashtra.
Actually, I'm sorry, I beg to differ. Perhaps Mr. Jethmalani is not in tune with what is happening in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Assam. If you remember, an elected MLA of Gujarat was taken overnight to Assam on some particular charges.